And welcome back. Well, can you have a strong, sexy smile? Do you really need to floss every day? Many of us would like to know. So today, a hygienist will answer those questions.
I love that. Putting her to the test. Stacey Haddock is a registered dental hygienist at Wisconsin Smiles. She's here to answer those ever-pressing questions.
Yeah.
I am.
Great to see
I am.
you.
Nice to see you too. Thanks for having me.
Let's start with the brushing and the flossing. Do you really have to floss every day?
Yes, and I'll tell you why. This white stuff that grows on your teeth, plaque, if you took a sample of that and put that under a microscope, you'd see little bugs crawling around. So bacteria is actually little bugs that live in your mouth, okay? And
I did not know
You
that.
already got me. You got me at bugs.
And we actually have a microscope at work that I show people.
No way.
You're like, here's plaque from your teeth. Here it is under a microscope.
It is. And
Oh, that's effective.
It was even gross when you said it grows on your teeth. So plaque isn't
grows
just leftover
constantly.
food.
It's constantly growing on your
Ugh.
teeth. Constantly.
So getting in there between the teeth is what's key to getting rid of that.
Yes. So when the plaque builds up and that bacteria is in there, if it's sitting against your tissue too long, it starts to cause irritation. That irritation, if you're brushing and flossing and your gums bleed, or if they're puffy and red, it's also called gingivitis. Those bugs are causing that. So by removing that plaque and bacteria on a regular basis, keeps that bacteria from sitting there too long and causing that inflammation.
A lot of people worry about gums receding. I've been worried about this too because they take those measurements of your tooth. all
Yeah,
the
the
time.
2, 1, 3, 4.
Yeah.
So
Does flossing help prevent gum recession?
flossing won't help prevent gum recession. Gum recession can be from brushing too hard, clenching or grinding your teeth. What flossing helps prevent is inflammation in the gums and periodontal disease, which is bone loss.
Yeah.
If that bacteria sits under the gums too long, the bone starts to move away from it. It doesn't want to be near it. So the bone starts to go away and you start to lose the bone that holds that tooth nice and tight in your mouth. When you start to lose that bone, your teeth start to get wiggly, you start to lose teeth, things like that. And it also causes a bad odor in your mouth.
I mean, the bone stuff doesn't bother me, the bugs do. So, like, you know, like the bug thing gets me.
Yeah.
Like, that's it, right? But the thing is, when you have a harmful bacteria in your mouth, it can lead to the rest of your body. They always talk about dentists and hygienists. You can tell other things and problems that are going in your body just through your mouth. And I know you've got kind of this illustration of how that works.
I do. So every time you chew your food or brush your teeth or floss, you're introducing bacteria into your system. So that bacteria is getting into your bloodstream. So the same plaque and bacteria that's in your mouth is the same plaque and bacteria that they find in the arteries of your heart, which can lead to heart disease and heart attacks.
So like the plaque buildup that's in your mouth is the same plaque that builds up for heart attacks?
Yes,
in your
definitely.
Wow.
And does what's in your mouth go to your heart and cause problems?
Yes, it
Okay.
does.
It's not bugs though in your
also
arteries, right?
It is. It is? Bacteria is bugs. So you want to make sure, that's why you have to brush all the time.
Yeah.
Brushing gets those bugs under control, keeps them from colonizing underneath your tissue, and keeps it from getting into your bloodstream and causing that buildup in your heart.
I'm gonna be a hyper brusher now.
Yeah. What about brushing? What are your best tips for brushing? Are you a fan of electric
I'm
toothbrush?
a fan of electric toothbrushes. So
Yeah.
if you take a manual toothbrush and go like this 3 times, you're brushing that spot 3 times. If you take an electric toothbrush and bring it across 1 time, it's like brushing that area 30 times.
Oh.
And it's doing it for you.
Does it have to be a
So,
fancy one, or can it even be a non-fancy?
It can be a
electric brush?
non-fancy one.
Okay.
It can. You don't have to go out and buy a $150
Yeah.
toothbrush. You can get one that's $40, $30. The recession, if you do have gum recession and you're scrub brushing, it causes that recession. That gum starts to move up and the bone goes with it.
Interesting.
If you use an electric toothbrush, you don't do that motion.
Yeah.
You just bring it across and it helps with that recession.
What if you go in a circular motion with your toothbrush? Does that help?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
You just don't want to do the scrub brushing.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll
So
work.
no back and forth.
No
You
back
got to
and
go
forth.
in circles. I remember hearing that once too. Quick, your opinion, because we're talking about flossing. Water floss versus regular floss. Is one or the other better?
So a water pick is good if you have big spaces that catch food.
Yeah.
It flushes things out. I like flossing manually.
Yeah.
What you want to do is every tooth has a little piece of tissue in between. It's a triangle shape.
Yeah.
You go on either side of that. So what you're doing is you are wiping plaque and bacteria away from that gum line and away from the tooth. that causes that gingivitis and inflammation.
Get rid of your bugs, man. Go to the
bugs.
hygienist.
I'm gonna
Gross
floss
people.
as soon as I get home.
You're disgusting. Look at your mouth. Ew. Go to Wisconsin Smiles and get clean. Free oral wellness screening and assessment. Call them right now. I know you literally are all like, I need to go in. Do it now. 414-982-3676 for that free oral wellness screening, as well as getting rid of your bugs. WisconsinSmiles.com. You rock. That was
Thank
awesome.
you.
Seriously,
I
that
love
make me
that.
want to floss right
Yes,
now. Freaks me out.
yes.
I know. I definitely am all into it now. Thank you,
You
so
need
much.
floss for that
Buggivitis.
food.
Yeah, you do for sure. Give Dad some floss after the meaty lunch. After